Hey y'all, welcome back to Aurora's Kitchen Table, where I'm going to show you how to make chicken fried rice. Only this is with pork, so this is my first time making it. This is how you guys are going to do it as well, or you can use chicken, whatever you want. You have to dice them up like this. You can go a little bit smaller, larger, however you want it, but I just diced them up and then fried them in a pan. A little bit of oil or a little bit of butter, whichever works for you. And then I take it and I dump it in a pot. I normally have a black griddle out back that I usually use, but we do not have it any longer, so I'm doing this at the stove. Next, you're gonna take, you can do a half an onion. It really depends on how much you're gonna wind up making, but for mine, I used about a half an onion diced up. And then I used a frozen bag of Great Value peas and carrots because, we're rich and it's a rich brand. And then I also used a mix of your coleslaw mix with all of the colors and stuff. It was just easier than chopping them up. Oh, and make sure you make yourself some rice. I prefer jasmine, but this was just regular. You're gonna fry up the carrots, the peas, and the onions together just till you get them a little bit soft. Also, if you did not make your rice beforehand, put it in the freezer so it gets cold. You're gonna use some hot chili oil and some sesame oil. I usually put just a little bit and a little bit of butter in with the coleslaw mix. When you kind of wilt that down some, you want it to be a little bit softer. All of this we're adding into a pot all together. I did not make my rice the night before, so I did put it in the freezer to get it cold. If you see in the pan, I put some butter. Again, measurements are up to you. I put a little bit of sesame oil, a little bit of your chili oil. Kind of mix it around a little bit and then put your cold rice in there and just kind of fry it up until you really have the color that you want. I look for a little more of a golden color, but it's going to turn a darker color anyways because we are going to kind of fry this in that. And then there's 2 packs. I normally buy the yellow pack, which I think is like Sunbird or something, but the other pack was replaced in my Walmart order, so we're just going to use both of those. And I did use 2. I used 1.5 cups of rice. When you do your rice, you can use like chicken broth or something if you want, which I normally do, or you can just use butter. That's entirely up to you. So we fried it all up. We're going to put it all together in the pan and then put it back on the heat. You're going to want to mix that all up, and then this is your finished result. I did take a bite for you guys. I'm sorry I had audio issues, so this is just kind of a voiceover. And this was actually delicious. You can use some sweet chili sauce on it. You can add egg rolls, whatever you want.